right, here we go. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to another exciting episode of Late for the Party on Anchor FM. I am your host, Melodious, aka Coverboy, the Martyr Marvel. That is right, y'all. We are going to get into a quickfire review. Yes, a quickfire review of the last two Mandalorian episodes. But before I do that, please like, comment, share, and support and subscribe to the podcast and to the YouTube channel. But before we get into that, the link will be in the description once I upload everything to my social media. Also, before I do that, I keep screwing this up. Also, check out all the cool merch on Teespring.com, you guys. Where you can get all the dope T-shirts and all the other cool merch. The link will be in the description once I upload everything to my social media, which is Coverboy127 uh, on Instagram. Oh my god, what is going on? Melodious8099 on Twitter and Tumblr. Melvin Coles 8099 on Facebook and Mellow8099 on YouTube. Oh man, but before we get into that, all right, we're gonna get into we're gonna basically get into the Mandalorian episode 2 and episode 3. So, which is titled the passenger and the Harris. So, but I think more or less I'll be talking about episode 2 more so than anything because you know there's a lot of stuff that's been going on social media about the whole thing with if everybody who hasn't seen it thus far. I'm going to get into some spoilers, so if you guys haven't watched it, please turn off this segment of the podcast. So if you guys do care about if you guys don't care about spoilers, cool. If you don't, that's cool too. Just letting you know I gave you some forewarning. All right, so pretty much episode 2 of of Mandalorian, episode 2, The Passenger, basically is about Mando finding out information about where he could locate the Jedi, so he can give the child to the Jedi, so he can, I guess, get him out of his hair or something. I mean, but now you're starting to see a little bit more of attachments to him. But so he goes back to Tatooine. He meets up with keep forgetting the lady who keeps fixing up his ship up in Tatooine, but she basically gives him information about that the droids, not the droids. I'm thinking of Star Wars, New Hope, but she gives him information that a person that she know a thing that she knows has information to where he can get the location of where the Jedi's are. So that being said, you find out that the passenger is a frog-like creature who is carrying eggs, and she has these eggs, which everybody should know by now that Baby Yoda has a factuation for these eggs because Baby Yoda is hungry. Now, keep this in mind. I mean, nobody really when the passenger explains that these eggs, only she's only able to give birth to these eggs once a lifetime. I mean, define a lifetime because I don't know, but you're looking at maybe what? How many eggs? Like 20 to 30 that she could probably kick out and maybe like deliver. And I mean, and then here's this little bastard eating these eating these eggs because not only that he's hungry because I think the last time you even saw Baby Yoda eat was in season 1, episode 4. But also keep that in mind is like, no, he ate a couple of things, but keep in mind, obviously, Baby Yoda isn't a vegan, so he's eating like moving frogs. I mean, this fool's sitting there eating eggs and everything, and obviously he could understand everybody and what they're talking about or what's going on. So he's sitting there popping one in his mouth. Mando's trying to stop him, and it's like, no, don't eat them. And it's like, what kind of mom are you to realize, like, you're missing a few eggs? You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I'm not going to just put all blame on Yoda, on Baby Yoda for, like, eating. Like, he has to eat, but I mean, obviously, his only caretaker just so happens to be a mercenary who never eats, damn near, because he never takes off his damn helmet. So it's kind of like, I can't really put Baby Yoda at fault for that, but it's not a good look. It's like you saying, like, you know, if the chickens that the chickens that we who lay eggs can only lay like 10 eggs every 50 years or something, and you're like, oh, I'm hungry and I need to eat, so you know you might be extinct by the time your first kid pops out. Like, your species might be over with. We don't know what happened to the dodo. You know what I'm saying? So, but either way, man. But of course, Mando's on the run. He runs into some rebels. He run into a couple of X-wings chasing them down. Man, I'm sorry, but the Razor Crest be catching all types of hell, man. It's like, man, you crashing into shit. I mean, you're still able to fly that thing by now. I'm not even getting into the third episode yet, but I mean, then they crash on this ice planet. They crash on the ice planet. They're trying to fix they're trying to fix the ice planet. They're trying to fix the Razor Crest, and obviously the mom goes the the frog mom. I don't even know. She don't even have a name. Call her frog mom, gecko mom. They call her a gecko mom. She's kind of a combination of a gecko and a frog. Call her frog a gecko mom. But she's basically taking a bath with the eggs. You don't like. Obviously, she ain't making any kind of count of how many she was even able to lay. So it's like, all right, whatever. It's like, come on. And then, Baby Yoda's trying to eat one more. Like, nope. And then he gets denied. And then next thing you know, freaking, he starts running around. And then he finds some eggs. And then he opens one up and starts eating one with one end up. And it turns out to be a spider egg. And then, the spiders was like, and the spiders and the parents were like, what the fuck? Like, what the hell? What are you trying to do? And then obviously they chase him down. It's obviously a sprint at this point. And, you know, the spiders have almost got their ass if it wasn't for those same X-Wing fighters that wound up chasing them to that planet in the first place. So instead of arresting him or anything, they're like, you know, you done some good work, we'll let you go. The messed up part is they didn't help him get his situation out of there. So it was just like, man, that's messed up. And so, after all that, they wound up limping off, like limping out in space and whatnot. And damn, man, it was just Mando can't get a break, man. It's just all bad. He can't get a break to save his life, and it's just like, damn, I feel bad for Mando. You don't eat, you're taking care of this thing that, obviously is getting you in all kinds of trouble with both the good and the bad side of everything, and here you are caught in the middle of everything that's going on. Oh man, but ultimately, despite all the negative backlash that that episode got because of what Baby Yoda was doing while eating the eggs and everything, but even still, it was a dope episode. Very action packed. I liked it, and one thing I do give props about the show in general, it doesn't slow down. Like there's always those moments to where like if there's action involved, they don't play. And obviously, this is probably the best looking shows I've. This is obviously the best looking show I've seen. That's not a movie that has movie quality like movie quality like CGI. You know, like they're not playing when it comes down to these shows. So I'm looking forward to seeing what else they got to offer. But um, but before I do that, I'm gonna get into the next segment of episode 3. But I will get into that very soon. But before I do that, please. But like always, this is the Quickfire review on Late for the Party on Anchor FM. Please like, comment, share, and support and subscribe to the podcast. The link will be in the description once I upload everything to my social media. And also, check out all the cool merch on teespring.com. So, either way, I will get into the next segment of Quickfire Review in a matter of minutes. But as always, I am your host, Melodious, aka Coverboy, the Modern Marvel, signing off. And as always, if you're going to be late for the party, turn it up to 11.